Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay here at Unpacked with Samsung. First, I want to thank Samsung for bringing me out. I really appreciate it. But I wanted to show you, brief you in this video here. It's very loud here. Unfortunately, I forgot my microphone at the hotel. I planned to, but I'm in a private room, so it gives me a little bit better sound. And by the way, all footage and all content is created on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge front and rear camera. This, in fact, is the front camera of the Galaxy S25 Edge, shooting in portrait video for your reference. So I'm going to be showing you the devices. I've got a lot of content, obviously, but I want to show you the devices kind of more in the intimate settings while I'm here. And then when I get it back to my office, obviously, I'll do unboxings and things like that. But let's take an official look at the Z Flip 7 and the Z Fold 7. So, thank goodness I was able to get some hands-on time. And I'll try to keep this as short as possible. But this is the all-new design and refresh for the Galaxy Z Fold lineup. This is the Fold 7. And folks, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be a rebranded Fold SE, but it is not. This phone has the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra cameras, and it is actually the same thickness when closed as the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And here it is unfolded. This is 4.2 millimeters in thickness. This is a thin device, folks. And ultimately what this is a slab phone that can open up. Look at the USB port there. It is super thin. And I'm glad that Samsung's taken this route here with these phones, because we needed something new from Samsung, and this is it. So the inner display is now 8 inches. The camera is 10 megapixel on the front screen, the cover screen, and the inner display. So they've made major upgrades to that, and I'll give you a more detailed look at those as well. But let's focus on the hardware for now, since this is just kind of a first impressions of what's to come. And this is the silver color. I'll go over all the other colors as well. But this is the silver color, and you just look at how thin the profile is on here. I mean, the phone is so thin that obviously the camera module had to be built outside of it because it just wouldn't have been right. So software-wise, you got One UI 8 on here, and it's going to come with One UI 8 and Android 16 right out of the box. So this is a huge plus. But this isn't something that you have never seen before. This is just a regular old Samsung software at its finest, and it's what you could expect. If you're thinking Samsung supersized the software, well, they didn't, but it's a lot of AI. So they kind of focused on Google's AI, or Gemini, I should say. And they also have Galaxy AI, but Gemini is going to be where it's at, because it really takes charge of this device, and it gives you ability to pretty much use it hands-free. But it's going to be buttery smooth. This is just a first look right here at this silver version. But once I get this back in the lab, folks, I guarantee you I'm going to give it my full review. But for now, man, look at the profile on this thing. Now here's a quick look at the internal display here, showing one of my videos here. But just the 8-inch display is going to be pretty nice. I think this will be better zoomed in, so recording content with this is going to be really good, because it now shoots in 10:9. And I'll get to the camera footage in just a little bit, but I just wanted to show you the display here and show you what it looks like. Man, is that beautiful. I just spoke about recording on here, and here we go. Here are the cameras, man. 200 megapixel now on this device. This is going to be a hit. You've got all of the functionality and features of Samsung software. Looking at here, you still got portrait video. You have everything. And it's just going to be a great device to record with. And yes, 8K is available as well at 30 frames per second. HDR, log, it's all there. I just think this is an important factor with this device, because it's going to turn into that creator's device because of the form factor. It's going to be that creator's device. Now, taking a look here at the outer display, I can't tell you how beautiful these cameras are in person, folks, but I will show you at a later date. We weren't allowed to actually transfer files or anything like that, but my goodness, man. And here it is, the famous Open Up series from your man, Jay Will. I did talk to the head person and marketing and directing, and I told him what I wanted. I said, I want 4K shooting at 10:9, or just this full aspect ratio. And he listened. He said, I'll take note of that. So once again, here's a look at the exterior and those cameras. Big camera bump, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Great footage coming. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you each of the colors separately here individually. This is the silver color here. Really nice looking color overall. This is a sleek color. I think it looks really good. This might be a popular one. I think if you want something that's not flashy but has a little bit of pop to it, this silver one might be the one. Or this blue. Now if you see this blue in person, man, I think you're gonna like this, folks. This blue is a very deep blue, but it also has like a metallic flare to it. Like all of them have that kind of real shimmer to it, but this is really, really sleek and sexy. Very nice. And then you have the basic black, man. I mean, I know people will buy this one to be safe. Personally, the black one is my least favorite. It's predictable. I mean, it's nice. It doesn't have that shimmer that the other ones have. But the limited color, as I'm going to show you here in just a moment, wow, this thing is absolutely great. This is a nice color for a limited color. Mint. Mint. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful color. As you can see it there on the Z Flip 7 as well, which I'll be getting to next. But this mint is probably the sexiest color of them all, I think. And I would love to go with that color. But we shall see. But yeah, let's get these knocked out, man. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you the Z Flip 7 now. We'll cover some of that phone. And then one more. Let's get it. All right, here it is in all its glory. The brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. This phone is the phone that got a major upgrade and overhaul over the previous generation as well, because this one now has a full cover display and a 6.9-inch inner display, pretty much matching what Motorola is doing. And this one is exciting. And not only does it have a 6.9-inch display on the interior and the exterior having a 4.1-inch display, pretty much covering the entire display, it has a 4,300 milliamp hour battery inside now. So this is a major win. The cover display in this phone comes alive now because it just wasn't competing with Motorola in some areas. But the upgraded cameras and everything on here, I think they'll impress, because the 50 megapixel shooter on here and the upgraded interior display camera is going to be nice. But I think you should probably use the exterior camera for everything if you have to, because why not? You get a nice heavy 50 megapixel shooter out front, but you can't use the interior. You've got all the functionality and features of what Samsung has to offer. I mean, just a beautiful setup here, to say the least. I'm glad that this is a major overhaul for this version right here that's coming out. Only thing it doesn't have is 8K recording, but that's okay. That's okay. And there's that beautiful cover display in all its glory. Full screen display is going to be great to record with. That's just beautiful. And there's the Galaxy S25 Edge. Take note, everything in this video was done with the Edge, so take note of that. So now I want to take a second and show it to you in thickness next to the Fold 7. You can see it's actually the same thickness almost as the Fold 7. That gives you some idea of how thin the Fold 7 is closed, folks. Take a look at that. Its color actually looks really good. I think a lot of people go for this more punchy color right here. But it does come in other colors. So you have this very nice punchy, like peach looking color, and you've got the blue, and then you obviously have the basic black. That's something that's just the way it is. They'll always offer the black version. But I think of all these colors, I think the mint color is just sleek, folks. You got to see this in person. If I'm ordering either one of these phones, it's going to be in the mint color. Simply put, it is just. It's the limited edition Samsung, only available on Samsung.com color, and I always typically order those when it's available to me. But this mint color is really nice, and so the much needed upgrade for the Z Flip 7 is here. And now the one you've all been waiting for, that aha moment. This is that aha device. I didn't know about the Galaxy Z Flip FE. I was caught off guard with this one as well, but this is essentially, to me, the previous generation body rebranded as the FE, which is a good thing because this phone starts at $899, and I think people trying to get into a flip phone or a folding phone, you'll like this. This generation, while it still has the cover display as the previous gen, like the 6, it's still good. But it's an option for you. So it comes in two colors. It comes in black and white. Wish they would offer more colors, but they just don't. This is it right now. But there's a lot of accessories for this phone, and I will share them with you as well. But man, I got to tell you, this is an impressive device because it's pretty much a Z Flip 6. You've got everything there. You got the 50 megapixel shooter. You got all the bells and whistles that's going to come with the other one. It's just different hardware. And that's essentially it. But the software is the same. And when I say hardware, I mean just the previous generation design. They all have the upgraded internals and everything. And you can see the cover display. It's just there. This is pretty much a Z Flip 6. And they kind of touched on this one lightly, so I didn't really get too much information about this one at the recording of this video, but I will follow up later on, obviously. Or if you're watching this, go ahead and hit the website, the link in the description below, and you'll be able to see current pricing and all specs. But like I said, this is what they're doing here. They have an affordable folding flip phone, technically, at $900 for a 128 gig, and then you can only have the other option of a 256, but at least they did it. Now, accessories this year, as far as cases go, this is going to be a hit. This is a carbon fiber case for the Z Fold 7. And it doesn't have the front piece on there, which is what a lot of people would like, but this is going to be a hit right here. I think it's going to be a really good case right there to get, because Samsung's getting in the game for that. They needed to do an ultra thin case like that, and why not? I don't have any numbers on pricing, but I'm sure it'll be at least $65 probably, if more than that. So look at all these cases and accessories for the Flip lineup. There's just a ton of them, man. They've got the leather casing, they got the special casing there. It's just really good. And you can see some of them with the MagSafe technology already built in. I was gonna zoom in. I was trying to get down on the one on the end down there, but there was someone standing there. But man, I gotta tell you, these cases are looking pretty good. I like the color options that they have. I think it's just gonna be a hit with this phone this year, man. Having lots of accessories from Samsung from the jump makes it better for consumers. And there it is right there, that one on the top left. That is a nice feeling case. Kind of reminds me of like a speaking case, that one case. It feels really, really nice, man, in the hand. And I like that it has the MagSafe technology. So if you're getting black or blue or one of those colors, these cases go great with it. But if you have the mint color, it's gonna be a little different. You see some of those still have the front piece on there. But there you go. There's tons of accessories for the phones, and I think you're going to be happy with that. Now, as I close out here, I'm going to show you the Watch 8 lineup. There wasn't very much talk about this during the initial presentation and briefing that we got a while back before the launch event, but at the same time, they had them all on display, and I can appreciate it. I think they did a good job. This new Watch 8 right here looks like it has kind of the body of the Ultra, like the shape of it. It kind of reminds me of the Ultra. So it's really nice. These all feel really good. And as you can see, the classic ring is back. Yeah, there's the classic. The twisting ring is here. While I don't like this real polished look, it's still very nice to have that ring back for navigation. And then here's the new Ultra. So obviously it looks the same as mine that I'm currently wearing. But I do like the black on this one better than this color right here. But still, nonetheless, you've got a nice blue band on there, and it's just a nice setup for these watches, man. That white one though, that silver looking one for the 8, like the regular 8, that thing is actually really nice. It feels really good. That silicone band is really nice. So that's it, folks, man. I'm gonna close out here as I play with the rest of these watches. Samsung has done a great job with Unpacked. They've just really nailed it, and I think it's impressive to know that the Z Fold has just come back as a hit. It is totally not what I thought it was going to be, which is a great thing. So it's your man Jay. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look at the link in the description down below to get yours, order yours, and get it reserved if you haven't already. But I'll see you in the next video. Take care.